Oh my god, I was getting smacked. What the hell? This pillow behind me. Okay. That happened. Dad forgot I was in there.
Care for another chimera?
Nah, I'm dead about to pop another mirror. Pop in a mirror. Pop in a mirror.
If you require any Aurora, if you wish to relax with some absolutely. Just
Did I buy Chimera? No. Okay, maybe this one. I'm gonna smoke with myself.
you're welcome to sit back, relax, and enjoy your time here.
Understand.
Nigga, we in the Aurora.
In the meantime,
Nigga, we in the Aurora.
please let me know
Nigga, we in the Aurora. Smoking in the Aurora. I'm smoking right in the Aurora. Smoking Aurora. Oh, the Aurora. Oh god. Oh man. Oh my god. This is disgusting. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm done. Oh. I'm done. No more Aurora. No more. Done. No more Aurora.
Bourbon or whiskey? Please, if you got it.
Of course. Please enjoy.
No more.
Thanks, Micah.
No way did I just... What? That one shit already...
Shoot them down. I will enjoy harvesting you for scrap.
meet lots of interesting people at the New Atlantis spaceport.
Need some work done?
Finally finishing this mission. Took me too long. What is going on? Why is that moving?
Welcome back, Captain. Do you have some news for me regarding Dr. Olays? Happily. But first, I believe you owe me something. Your evidence. Excellent. Please, deposit it in the transfer system.
Transfer accepted.
Would you look at that? Kept it all these years. Some simply couldn't let go of that old world. This is fine work, Captain. I can ensure the remaining team members find their way to the Red Devil's headquarters. Except for one. That one you'll need to collect yourself. His name is 𝐤𝐤𝐬. You can find him on the Freestar world of Nira, wandering the battlefield there. The area was ground zero for xeno-weapon deployments during the war, so I would arm yourself appropriately. And I think you'll want to check in with Hadrian and Dr. Walker before paying it a visit. 𝐤𝐤𝐬 will likely have security protocols you'll need their help to overcome.
Sir, yes, sir.
I dedicated my life to the United Colonies. Every effort of my being to their protection. I even gave them my heirs. Even if my circumstances have changed, my purpose is not.
I gotta respect that.
A military Model A, yes. Specifically customized for the needs of the Xeno warfare team during the Colony War.
What?
A powerful resource, if you can recover him. You're saving the galaxy, Captain. What tool wouldn't you use to protect it?
Nigga only gave me 3 racks, but all good. I'm gonna have to go in that room at some point.
Hello. That's a good idea.
Captain, welcome back.
I love you, Hadrian. I mean, hi.
Was afraid you might have gotten reassigned. You've been gone so long. So how's it feel to be a citizen? To each their own. Still remember my ceremony. 19 years old. Standing on the front deck of Mast, looking over the city. One of the proudest days of my life. But it is real good to have you here again. We've been going through the Terramorph data and, well, we're gonna need all the help we can get. These logs, they're even more thorough than I remembered. Genetic workups, population statistics, hell, even their food chain. I'd completely forgotten, for example, that there was a creature that actually ate Terramorphs. At this point, the data's given us more options to explore than we have people to work on them. Well, 8. They went extinct a few decades back. A big lumbering thing called an 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐬.
Oh no.
Something I'd love to learn more about, if we had the people to look into it. That'd be something, wouldn't... I'm sorry, are you? You're serious? You found our research team?
You didn't even want to make
That's
her face.
incredible. That accelerates everything. With them back, it'll let us... Wait. 𝐦𝐤𝐬𝐬. Did you find 𝐦𝐤𝐬𝐬? Well, 𝐦𝐤𝐬𝐬's one of a kind. Special built for the sort of work we did. Dealing with unfriendly beasts in hostile environments. No other robot in the galaxy like him. So did you really manage to track him down? That's right. You would need that. Whoever gave you these leads sure knew their stuff. Oh, how? How exactly did you manage to find them? Miracle worker is more like it. Getting 𝐦𝐤𝐬𝐬 back, that gives us more than
Give me
a
a
few
thumb.
new paths forward on dealing with the Terramorphs. But if he's been out there on his own all this time, you're gonna need something. Come on. We've already made a lot of progress getting this place back online. Some of the containers... Captain, welcome back. Was afraid you might have gotten reassigned. You've been gone so long. So how's it feel to be a citizen? Must have changed up how the ceremony works. I just raised my hand and said, sure, I'm in. But it is real good to have you here again. We've been going... These logs, they're even... I'd completely forgotten. At this point, the That'd be some... I'm sorry, are you? You found... Wait. So you know where he is? Well, how? That's not funny. Seriously, how'd you find them?
What? That's not funny. She thought I was. Oh, what? That was her reaction?
No. That's insane. He died. They executed him. They faked his death? My entire unit, they threw us all to the wolves, but kept him? And now he's what? An advisor? Commanding the fleet in secret? What was so important that they had to keep him alive?
He's living.
I'm sure they did. They invested so much in him over the years. Even grew him an entire family he didn't want. I guess it makes sense though, doesn't it? The UC of that era only created me because they were afraid of a world without 𝐦𝐸 in command. Why would they get rid of him? As long as I live, I'll never understand the loyalty that old bastard elicited. You've got nothing to apologize for. Because the UC, they did a lot of terrible things for that man. But even knowing they did, knowing that they kept him alive all this time, you know what I feel right now? It's hope. I had no one when I was outside the UC. No Red Devils, no family. But that old world, where I was no one and my father mattered, that's gone. Thanks to what you and I have done, I have a place again. A purpose. But it's finally one I can be proud of. You and I, we're getting to change what the UC stands for. So I don't care if 𝐸𝐸 is alive or dead. He can rot for all I care. We're the ones who are making the settled systems and the UC better. No, but I am willing to try and make them a place we can be proud of. The UC that kept my father alive, that threw me out, those people aren't in charge anymore. And the ones that are, well, they're giving us a chance. It's up to us to do something with it. I refuse to let that man define my entire life. Not anymore. Because there's nothing we can do about past choices. What we can do is try and make the right ones now. So, let's get back to the business at hand. Now, my father just handing over the information on the research team and 𝐦𝐤𝐤 out of the clear blue, I can't say I trust it. But if he has something to gain from helping us prevent terramorph attacks, I'm not seeing it. So while you'll absolutely want to be cautious, what would you think about trying to bring back 𝐦𝐤𝐤? I'm honestly not sure what his endgame might be. Involving himself in preventing terramorph attacks after all the damage he's done? Something doesn't add up. But he clearly understands how valuable it'd be to have 𝐦𝐤𝐤 involved in this endeavor. So, I still think it'd be worth looking into. If you're willing.
If that's her opinion, I'll hear her out.
I think it's the right call.
Okay.
But if 𝐦𝐤𝐤 has been out wandering on his own for all this time, you're gonna need a couple things.
Nah, I'm gonna stick with this. Yeah, I'm fine with this.
know it's here somewhere. Uh-huh. Here, 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐤 schematics. Actuators, weapons, batteries. That old robot's been MIA for a while, so chances are he's gonna need some repairs. He's also got a lock on his voice controls. You can give yourself authorization with the phrase Nos belli machinis. Now, where exactly is the old machine? Oh, it's really not that daunting. So long as he's on a planet with some modicum of civilization, you should be able to cobble together most of what he might need. He is on a planet like that, right?
Oh, God.
Oh my God. Are you talking about Nero? No wonder no one's found him. Xenoweapons are just the tip of the iceberg in that place. The environment's devastated. There's little, if any, real law. Nero's got more than enough ways to make any visit your last. But I think there's a place where you can start your search. Yep. One-of-a-kind salvage. Licensed to an Angelo Alonso. Goes by 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐤. As good a place to start as any. The Colony War saw a lot of hard fighting, but Nera got it the worst. Everything the Freestar Collective and UC could muster, ground troops, xenoweapons, mechs, was hurled into the fray. Both sides hoped something would decisively turn the tide, but it never did. When the war finally ended, swaths of that world were so devastated they were
That's a new word I learned.
abandoned. So what Kaiser's doing there of all places, I can only guess at.
𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐤 lets us do fieldwork with a level of precision that there's really no other way to accomplish. More than a few of the options we're looking into. Detectors to uncover the terramorph transmission method, or crafting a targeted biological agent. They require highly specific materials to test against. And asking a group of Marines to accompany us for that kind of work, well, it usually ended up with ruined samples and wounded teammates. And I'll make sure we're ready to put them to use as soon as you've got them.
You should try Filburn's beer.
Not everyone gets to say they work.
Hey there, Deputy.
Good to see you. Hey, I wondered when you might come by. I'm Alex. Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted to go there. What did you think? Oh, I can't fly anywhere. Issues with my 𝐦𝐤𝐬𝐞 tubes. Being
𝐦𝐤𝐬𝐞?
in a pressurized environment is like someone taking a laser cutter to the sides of my head. It's not great, but at least I can pretend to visit the party capital of the galaxy by having you tell me about it. Yeah, I bet. It just sounds so exciting and so stimulating. Probably makes Aquila City look like the more boring backwater town in the settled systems by comparison. Alas, I'll have to experience it vicariously through you and the other Rangers. So how'd it go? Turn up anything useful? Did he now? Well, in that case, challenge accepted. It's only a matter of time before I know every dirty little secret stored in this thing. Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. It helps if I can compare different instances of the encryption they're using. Just look for me up here. I have no life, so I'm not usually hard to find.
I have no life.
It'll take as long as it takes. You can't rush a job like this. One thing I can promise you, though, is that it'll go a lot faster if I don't have to answer silly questions. Oh, why should I? Nothing but dirt, cold air, and Asha waiting for me out there. I like my nice, cozy, antisocial office space much more, thanks.
Expected.
You're counting on me. You know I outrank you, right? Please and thank you go a long way when addressing your betters, rookie.
Please and thank you. Alright, nigga, you're done.
It's really an honor to be able to help out.
Nigga give me ass. Like, nigga, just fucking help me. God damn.
Let's talk for a minute. Welcome back. Any luck finding out who stole that ship from Hope Tech? Glad you got a chance to meet him. Sounds like you're making real progress. Good. Stay focused on the task at hand and don't take your eye off the target. That's how a ranger should think. What did you learn from this starship thief? Now we're getting somewhere. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on. I have a guess who Marco might be. I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical genius and an expert hacker. I could give you some background if you want it, or we can go straight to planning your next move. There was a mech driver in the 1st Cavalry named Marco Graziani. He came from money. And when the 1st Cav got a reputation as the top unit, he transferred in. Rumor was that bribes made it happen. Marco had a knack for getting hold of anything we needed. There was talk the family fortune came from smuggling, and I believe it. He had this dream to become a wealthy businessman when he got out. But I guess that got put on hold when they locked him up. They said she was a child prodigy, which probably explains her arrogance. Even so, she was fiercely loyal to Major Hull. I don't think she'd ever give him up. If you find her, don't expect her to cooperate. All right. How can I help? Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name in circulation. Word is he's heading up a smuggling racket. Based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's funneling his ill-gotten gains to the 1st. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now looking into the smuggling operation. I suggest you pool your resources. Just remember, that's outside Freestar Collective space, so we've got no jurisdiction there. Most likely place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar Collective space and provides the best medical services credits can buy. They also guarantee privacy, so it's an ideal place for someone trying to keep a low profile. Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. I'll send him an update on the situation. Your priority is to gather more intel about the 1st. What are they planning? Who are they working for? Where are they headquartered? Just remember that your targets were locked up because they were loyal to their unit. They think the Freestar Collective betrayed them. In other words, you ain't gonna get a warm welcome, so be careful. Good hunting, Deputy.
83, nigga. Damn, Lynn. What thick-ass boy out my face.
safe out there.
We got a lot of bars in the city. All class joints. Well, except Aggies.
Damn mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some target practice?
No, no, no. Ass nigga, you thought you were gonna fucking kill me, nigga? Oh, your shields are done, nigga. Check this out. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, and you. Pull that you. Yeah, nigga, pull that nigga. Nigga almost fucking smoked my guts. Hug him up.
Thanks for the help with the Ecliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. You know what? I have no idea, and it's frustrating the hell out of me. I suppose I could have pissed off someone I screwed over in the past, but there's been so many, I've lost count. Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear? Get used to it. Now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Cricks system.
Headquarters?
Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
We can connect. Nice and stored. Let's do it.
Commander Ikande wants to see you. Follow me.
Alright, not a problem, cadet. Gibby dibby doo. Hey, Sis Def back in the building, baby.
I hope I'll be able to see him next time we can shore live.
Yes, what?
Bitch, go look back in your goddamn clipboard. Don't worry about me. Clipboard ass bitch. I don't know what's more dangerous, where you're at or where I'm at.
Wherever the Crimson Fleet go, we'll follow.
You have permission to speak freely.
Hi, Commander. Hope you're doing well.
We got the message from the Regana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books.
Nice.
Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for.
Perfect.
That's something we're looking into, but it doesn't seem like he knows much. He might be better served as bait. For now, we'll keep him in the brig. Perhaps you could pay him a visit there sometime? I'm sure he'd be pleased to see you. That's a smart line to follow. Part of this role you're playing means having to make hard choices. Just remember not to lose yourself in the part. Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake.
Yeah, literally.
You know, we were the ones
just
that hired
literally whatever you prefer.
Neighbor's ship. There was concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble earning Neighbor's trust. Coming to her rescue ensured that would not be a problem. They are mercenaries for hire. If they are paid enough money, Ecliptic would attack the Vigilance. It wasn't terribly difficult to convince them to attack an isolated Crimson Fleet ship. Just expensive. Ah, so I take it you have good news. Were you able to join the fleet?
Of course.
It's a dangerous plan, and you came awfully close to killing an innocent crew. Luckily, you have a good head on your shoulders, and did the right thing. Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on 𝐦𝐨 was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command.
I'm glad you recognize it too.
Will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet.
Because when I first talked to him, I was like, what the hell?
The woman has a record that could stretch across Sol and back.
That's why I fuck with him the most.
Street rats.
Like, this is my dog
They're way
now.
up to second in command.
That's why I like the sis death the most.
To be reckoned with, so don't underestimate her.
And I like the sigil on their chest and like the shit he has on his shoulders. That shit is like he looks so sauced up, like dripping down to the bottom.
Yes, you passed your first test and you're still alive. But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make an example of you later. Just remember, these are ruthless criminals, so don't let your guard down.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda? The Vigilance is equipped with one of the most advanced intelligence suites in the UC fleet. Nothing slips through. You can rest assured, if the Crimson Fleet had any access to our whereabouts,
You're probably just going to upset me.
Security, we'd know. As long as you're here, your identity is safe. Excellent. If you're heading to the Key, I assume you'll be meeting Delgado soon.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently.
All of them?
Eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the Key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
Yeah. Like straight out of Apex, bro. Right out the game. It sounds crazy because it's perfect for him too. But yeah, I love that guy.
Okay, hello.
Nah, it's gonna get dangerous for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. So let's see how this turns out. Yep, just like that. They're already talking shit, which means I need my sippy sip drink. And then I need my water.
You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
Oh, whoa!
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey.
This is 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐿?
Get caught.
Whoa.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener.
Yo, what?
The hell took you so long? Forget how to grab jump or something?
What? Yeah. I'm going to take her cheeks and shred them up like the shredder.
Fair enough. Glad to see you showing some backbone.
So I have
Just
to be a
be careful
dickhead.
that you can back up that attitude before you square off with someone who can kick your ass. But all that aside,
She's not
you
that
win.
ass.
So now you get to hear a nifty history lesson.
Oh.
Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together.
Nah, autocorrect is the best.
Hell yeah, it is. Just watch your back when you do. Cred sticks tend to disappear around here, if you catch my meaning.
Duh, bitch.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key, but it's better if I show you too. Follow me.
Don't kill me.
All right, history time. So, the Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock.
Oh, okay.
The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, Lock, Key. Cute, huh?
Hello, everyone. I'm Gail Dunnigan of SSNN, and this is 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐞.
Oh, no.
My guest tonight is one of the most notorious criminals in the settled systems. His ruthlessness and desire for wealth has landed him squarely at the top of the wanted list for every major law enforcement agency in the galaxy. I am, of course, speaking of the self-appointed leader of the Crimson Fleet himself, Jasper Cricks. Good evening, Mr. Cricks.
Good evening, Gail. Thank you for accepting my invitation.
Yes, well, being blindfolded and then grav jumped to what appears to be an abandoned mining facility isn't exactly what I'd call an invitation.
Well, I'm sure you're not surprised that your request for an interview would come with some very specific conditions.
Frankly, I was a bit surprised to receive any type of response at all. Would you mind telling me why you decided to do this interview?
I hate wasps.
Because there comes a time in every pirate's life where they have to make an extremely important decision. Do they take a leap and become one of the most legendary pirates in history? Or do they simply sputter on, subsisting on freighters and deep space privateers?
So are we to assume that you are taking the leap, that Jasper Cricks is moving on to bigger and better things in his life.
That's spot on, Gale. That's exactly why you're here.
Interesting. Well then, would you mind sharing with us exactly what your particular leap entails?
In due time. There's no rush. In fact, I'd say we have at least 12 hours before the authorities trace this broadcast.
What?
Plenty of time to discuss whatever you like.
What?
Oh, all right then. Perhaps the best place to start this interview would be at the beginning of your career.
Please, proceed.
What? I think they're gonna take his cheeks. Nigga got his cheeks taken in less than 12 hours. God damn it.
Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you gotta pay for it. Remember, on the key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nav. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you always, Angel.
Nah, the 180's crazy.
This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered.
Okay.
We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us.
Sure.
So anyway, we were talking about the lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
Oh, that's crazy.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
They won't.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on.
Nah, that's dumb funny.
Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later.
Okay.
Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
Zuri.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
I've heard that before.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way?
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
See
On the
anything
right,
you like.
you've got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't?
Maybe you just shouldn't fly the Mantis.
This is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
Recruit,
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, 𝐦𝐤𝐤 handles our lifeblood, the money. We call him our reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And 𝐤𝐤𝐤 will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
What?
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest.
Wow.
Anyway, 𝐦𝐤𝐤 will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Boss?
Time for a proper introduction.
Okay.
I am 𝐦𝐤𝐤 Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since 𝐤𝐤𝐤 so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble.
What does that mean?
In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. I see the bomb as a symbol of my importance, and it's a constant reminder to everyone of the sacrifice I was willing to make.
Okay.
The freedom I've given up, the pain, it's not something that just anyone has the resolve to bear. That's amusing. I don't think I've heard that one before. Oh, wait. You might as well dispense with all the stupid jokes. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety. It's why he's the boss. Of course, I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my rib cage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Nugent would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the GalBank network.
What?
This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner.
What?
There. You're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. None. Other than my chest and arm modifications, I am but a simple man. Is the interview over now? Can we get back to work? Yes. About time you shut up and listened. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy,
this is ridiculous.
We always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core. We're officially done here. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
All right, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome, Nev.
Let's deal.
Shot a few bullseyes at the ranch today. That's worth buying myself a drink.
Nigga, this bitch is huge.
As long as you put the fleet first, we won't have any problems.
Yeah, fleet meat. Oh. Yeah, I only have the 51%. I'm not gonna deal with that. Damn. I wish there was a way.
The fleet's the only family you need.
There's our other new recruit.
Delgado.
So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. 𝐤𝐨𝐬𝐵's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. You and everyone else on this station. Keep following orders, and you'll get paid. It's as simple as that. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal, or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
Yeah, you're insane.
Of course we have rules. If you think the Crimson Fleet was built on a lawless dream, think again. Our influence, our money, our respect comes from meticulous planning and every last soul in the fleet following my orders to the letter. That is why you need to learn to place the fleet before everything. None of us like to follow orders. That is why we all ended up here.
You don't have to like it, Rook. You have to just shut up and do it. Follow?
If I were you, I would listen carefully to 𝐤𝐵's advice. She has handled those that could not follow orders on more than one occasion.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Cold weather?
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarol for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Cricks' legacy is no story, 𝐤𝐵. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as 𝐤𝐵 calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Cricks. Cricks led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it. Through a bit of luck and a hell of a lot of cash, 𝐤𝐵 was able to get her hands on an access code to the inside of the lock. This will be the first time someone from the Crimson Fleet has set foot in there for, well, since Cricks left the place behind. It has been frustrating being this close to potential clues, but not being able to find a way through those prison walls. What? Were you expecting a goddamn graduation ceremony? Think I'm just going to slap a skull on you and send you on your way? Make no mistake. You are being tested all the time. Every job you take will be under constant scrutiny.
Ooh, that's a big word.
Oh, she's just waiting for you to screw things up.
No, hold on. The Crimson Fleet kind of organized.
Before Cricks left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Cricks' legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Cricks left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Cricks' legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for 𝐦𝐸
Why specifically the cartel? I don't know where that came from.
Listen to the words that I am saying. The legacy is real. You will find that out in due time, provided you're willing to put in the work. Nothing worth having ever comes easy. Sounds like someone wants to get down to business. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
8,300? Whoa, hold on.
I hope Bug has something strong enough to knock me out.
It's cold as hell on Suvorov. I hope you've packed your long johns.
Don't fucking... You just called me a bitch ass nigga? I'm out of here. Nigga just told me to pack my shit. Jess, nigga. I'm gonna smack his stupid ass up. Watch. Am I not addicted?
Sure, I would be happy to chat.
Not now. I'm busy. We'll talk soon.
Gorgeous day, isn't it? I love this place. Good to see you again.
Oh, she's gonna...
See you, Captain.
Nah, you know, I'm gonna leave it.
The area is just gorgeous.
Bingo.
Oh, I can't wait to explore.
About time you got here.
Yo, shut your bitch ass up.
I told you you were wasting your time, Del.
That is why we're here. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep your mouth shut. You got that?
Fine.
All right, listen up because I am only going to go through this once. We are here to dig up any info about Cricks' legacy. We are not here to scrap for loot. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative, bring it straight to me. It's so simple, even a rook like you can't screw it up.
Hold on, no scrapping. How the hell am I supposed to make money around here?
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, then you need to follow one simple rule. When you're on a job, you do exactly what I say. No questions asked. If that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice ball without a ship. You will be dead within hours.
Yeah. Yeah, keep talking, wise ass.
Grab my ass.
Throttle it down, both of you, right now. Oh, and there's one more thing. Your little friend can tag along until we get to the outer doors of the prison, but I will be damned if I'm letting them inside. We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so let's get moving.
Oh! Ow. What is that? I don't even know what I was thinking. I was just too scared to look at it. I shot that nigga by accident. The fact that he pulled up in my face. Alright, time. Oh! Got him. Oh.
Here we are. The place where Jasper Cricks laid the groundwork for finding the legacy and eventually the Crimson Fleet. The lock. Around 5 years. Rumor says he started planning his escape the moment that he arrived. About 100 years ago, this icebox was a maximum security penitentiary for the UC. Originally, they just tossed prisoners onto the surface of Suvorov. But after people cried foul, they built this place. Cozy, huh?
Oh, grow a spine, will ya?
There is a huge difference between being a coward and being careful. So both of you, watch yourselves.
Yeah, he trying to make...
All right, let's keep moving. Standing out here isn't doing us any good.
All right.
This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. We are in. Let's go. First time I've been inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open. See anything unusual? Call it out. If it's hostile, take it down.
How many people did the UC stick down here, Dal?
A couple of hundred at least. Might not look like much, but it was better than trying to survive on the surface.
Not much better. Even with the heating on, this place looks like a goddamn dump.
Now you know why the prisoners got fed up and looked to Cricks to lead them out of here.
And that's how the Crimson Fleet began. Yeah, we've all heard the story.
It's not a story, Mathis. It's history. Remember that. Now, keep your mouth shut and your eyes open.
Been awful. Better them than us, though, am I right?
Wait, shut up a second.
Wait, what was that?
Uh-oh. Keeps moving. Yo, holy. Is my sensitivity too fast? Gotta get my dick grabbed.
Must be a nest. I bet these things are crawling all over the place.
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from about a kilometer away. Hallelujah. Hey, how about that? Guess you're not so stupid after all.
Just laughing.
Well, look at that. One firefight and the two of you become best buddies. Now let's see. Looks like we are inside some sort of prisoner transfer area, but everything is locked down tight. Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up to that control room and see if you can get some more of these doors open?
Oh!
Damn it. Well, this is just great. The hell are we supposed to do now? Yeah, sure. I've got a few spare months to cut through all that rock and ice. Let's face it, we're on our own now. Well, yeah, we'll get to that eventually. For right now, I have a much better idea. We use this opportunity to take out Delgado, and at the same time, make some serious credits for ourselves. We bide our time, and when the moment's right, we hit him with everything we've got. Even the almighty Delgado won't stand a chance if we work together. Yeah, we're doing this right now. Or maybe we should wait until the next time we're on an alien world and separated from Delgado by an ice fall. Oh, come on. We're just a couple of rooks. When are we ever gonna have a chance like this again? Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct, and there's information here about Cricks' legacy. Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage ourselves and sell whatever we find to 𝐦𝐨𝐽. We'll be rolling in credits. Hell no. Come on, we both know anything we find here about the legacy is going to be a dead end. If 𝐦𝐨𝐽 wants to spend the rest of her life chasing ghosts, let her. We got more important things to do. Playing it safe, huh? I can respect that. But you better have me back when I make me move. Now, let's find a way out of here. They aren't paying us enough to be poking through this scrap heap.
Okay, 𝐦𝐤. What the hell was so important that you had to drag me all the way out of A block at this hour?
You know Jasper Cricks over in D block? He's busting out of here, and he wants me to join him.
Cricks really thinks he can bust out of the lock? Why the hell am I just hearing about it now?
Cricks only told the few people he trusts. He even told us to keep it to ourselves, or he'll cut our throats.
Then why the hell are you telling me?
Come on, I gotta explain this. It's because I like you, Rickard. And I want you to come with me. We've been meeting in this storeroom for months to, well, you know. I was hoping we had something a little more than that.
Damn, 𝐦𝐤. I, didn't know you cared that much. You give me the signal and I'll... Oh, shit. Wait, I forgot to turn off the recording.
Recording? What the hell, Rickard?
We never meet down here this late. I thought you were gonna kill me, alright?
Kill you? Good God, no. I love you. Alright? You gotta make me say it. Shit.
I'm sorry, baby. Here, let me turn this thing off and I'll apologize. Okay?
Hit him with that, nigga gonna listen to you.
UC must have burned some serious cash when they lost this place.
Use the intercom up there if you can. Is anyone up there? Waiting to hear back. Answer if you can. So the two of you made it, huh? You kidding? After what just happened? After that ice fall? I didn't know what to think. I figured the two of you were crushed to death. Don't worry, it all goes downhill from here. Now listen up. We have obviously been cut off, so I need you to do two things. First, I want you to keep looking for a way to open the rest of the doors down here. Otherwise, I'm not going anywhere. And second, try and dig up whatever you can about Jasper Cricks. You both got that?
God damn it, I'm hungry.
I'll make it easy for you. If you find anything that says Cricks or Legacy, you grab it. This really isn't that difficult. Yeah? You'd better. And tell Mathis not to get any bright ideas, or I will gut him myself.
Oh, he's in D block.
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
If we get out of here, remind me to thank Delgado for hanging us out to dry. What I wouldn't give for a space heater and a hot cup of bogs right now.
This is just standard pirate behavior. I really don't care what he's saying. Yeah, it's cold again. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, it's cold. Hunks of permafrost? Nigga said you can't use a heater, you can only just wear clothes. That's crazy.
Huh, what's that over there? Looks like there's a guard tower overlooking this. We should check it out. Can't believe this is where the fleet started. It's history now. was that? So have you thought about what I've said? Well, maybe we won't have to. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, they've probably ripped him to shreds by now. Did they? And if they haven't, we can still handle the job. We just have to get our hands a little... Well, we're kind of on the clock here. Just remember, when this all goes down, you better make the smart choice. So, now that we've made it to the guard tower, what's our next move, genius?
I would let him take lead, but that face, nah. I don't really...
Been in a few slams yourself, I see. Okay, I'll follow your lead.
Please note the security of DO2 could be a catalyst for what is possible. Give it to him. That was the cop occupied. Designated as a high-risk prisoner. Correct their status unknown, tracking and non-responsive. $3,118.
Cell D03118. Okay. That's a place to start, I guess.
Hit that nigga with the motherfucking boom.
Can you imagine how angry the prisoners were when they rioted? I would hate to have been one of the guards.
Oh shit.
Today, I bumped into someone in the mess hall yapping about a ship carrying a fortune in credits. I know it's usually bullshit, but he seemed to have details. After striking up a conversation, I found out the ship was a 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐞 transport named Legacy that went down in some remote system during the war. This is exactly the score I've been waiting to find. I need to contact Carter to let him know it's time to get off this rock. He'll help the mining details slip into the utility closet in the ventilation room. That's where we'll dig. Not up, but through. Right to the armory. Carter mentioned that security keeps rotating codes on all the terminals in the lock, so we'll have to coordinate this carefully. For now, we'll continue using his locker in the showers area as a drop point for the code to the utility closet. By this time next month, I should be out of this dump and uploading those creds into my account.
Delgado was right. Cricks must have hit the 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐞 transport and stashed away the money or something. But we play this right, and we're gonna be filthy stinking rich.
Yes. Yes. Fuck me. This Beowulf is OD.
How can these things live in this kind of hole? What the hell are you planning to do with all that stuff? Was this an armory? Looks like they cleared this place out. Well, what do we have here? Give me a sec. This ought to come in handy.
What is that?
All right, let's keep moving.
The rifle? Oh shit. I'll look right first, and I shoot it in my face to the left.
I swear, I am never putting ice in my drinks. Ever again.
Boom, bing, bong, bing, boom. Hi, welcome. We have some information about your daily basis of work going on in the environment. However, you're black, so we're gonna have to get rid of you. Sorry. Thank you, and make sure to pack all your things before we'll kill you.
slow us down.
Load up. Oh shit, nice! Nice! Suka! What? Fucking, oh nah, hold on. Oh my god! Whoa! Yeah, I don't have the time for that.
Can't believe this is where the fleet started. It's history, man. Blows my mind. Looks like this was the warden's office. They built the office right next to the shuttle bay for quick escapes, I bet. Smart.
Do you have any idea how long I have been waiting? Use the intercom. We need to talk. ¿Qué carajos tú? Quit screwing around and pick up. Took long enough. Pick up on the intercom. Where have you been? Use the... First intercom near the window. I hope you found something because I am getting sick and tired of this place. I'm the only one left. Damn creatures finished off the rest of my people. But finding the legacy, that is going to make their sacrifice worthwhile. I knew it! Everyone said I was out of my mind. But something told me we'd find the answers down here. Looks like I picked the right people for the job.
Yup, that's right. It was a team effort all the way. We had each other's backs the whole time, Del.
Is that madness? Tell him to shut up so I can think.
Yeah, sorry, Del. You go right ahead.
Okay. Now, all we have to do is find a way off of this planet. Let me see. Here we go. I'm looking at schematics for the lock, and I don't think there's a way to get you back to the surface from there. but I can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay and let you fly one of the shuttles down there directly up to the key. Don't worry about your ship. I will send some people down to get it. You just get your ass on that shuttle and get out of here. According to the schematics, there is an emergency evacuation exit I can use to return to the surface. Then it's just a quick run across the ice to my ship, and I'll probably still beat you to the key. I don't care if you are finished or not. I want that information. After that, you can come back down to Suvorov and dig through the snow to your heart's content. Okay, let me see. One of these probably opens the door.
Shuttle bay activated. Initiating the icing process. Please stand by.
Yup, that's got it. Might take a while though. Those bay doors have not been opened in almost a century. You have done a hell of a job, Rook. We will talk when you get back to the key.
Hey, look, well, I wanted to thank you for not being a jerk and hounding all the glory on this run. What? No, no way. But, well, now that you mention it, look, about all that killing Delgado stuff, why don't we just forget about everything that I said? You know, like it never happened. Yeah, of course, don't worry, I'm good for it. Now, let's get the heck out of here.
Nigga said, wow, he doesn't want to do it anymore. What the hell? Ew. Where's your eyes, pussy? Ah! Not done with you. Ow. That nigga has to touch me once I'm done. I just broke my shit. I just sprained my ankle. But shout out to the infused band.
You gotta leave some things behind.
This blend got me blending.
See all that chest candy on Commander Ikande? That means he's seen some shit. I bet operations on the key are a clown show. Looking forward
Remember to
reading
turn
your
in any
report.
evidence fragments you find. Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate from the job. Yeah. Maybe. No, it's not really an appropriate time to be going over my private life. There are much more important things to be done. Let's just stick to the job at hand and concentrate on the mission. But, maybe we can talk about it some other time, okay?
That's what I like to hear.
Excellent. Let me have it, and I'll upload it to our database. It's amazing that all this romantic nonsense about Cricks' legacy really just amounts to a rumor Jasper Cricks picked up in jail. It just goes to show you how a tiny rumor can snowball into a full-blown fairy tale. Any other fragments? Understood. Keep searching and you're bound to find more. They're pirates in every sense of the word, but they've managed to get more organized under their current leadership. That makes them especially dangerous, but hopefully it makes them a little more predictable too. We'll provide you with information, but any inventory or ship services, it's best you get from the fleet. It'll help you maintain your cover and also give you an idea of how the fleet's operation works. 2 reasons. First, Commander Ikande's playing this operation extremely close to the vest. That means keeping prisoners under his own roof until this is resolved. Second, this is an undercover mission. For our safety and yours, we need to keep these prisoners out of the spotlight.
Okay.
I'll be here if you have any more questions.
Do you have anything to report?
No, sir.
Word is the fleet has you chasing ghosts.
I like my weapons like I like my coffee. Scalding.
We call UCC staff sharks, but to the fleet, they are just bait.
Oh, bait, nice.
I got a bounty so big, the Trackers Alliance had to beef up their servers just to keep tabs on it.
The bounty's like a shoe drop.
Every captain here's earned their stripes, bleeding for the fleet.
There you are. The hell took you so long?
It's about time. I was about to fly down and loot your bodies.
Not now, Neva. Well, you said you found something. Hand it over. That's it? Just one slate? After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map with a big red X on it. Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Cricks' fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A gal-bank transport probably loaded with credits.
Never heard any stories about a gal bank ship going down. And even if it had happened, it would have been picked clean years ago.
No, Neva. Think. If Gal-bank covered it up, and over time, the location was eventually forgotten, it wouldn't be on anyone's radar. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for, we have to narrow the search. Because they would be rolling in so much cash, there is no way they could keep it quiet. It's like hitting the jackpot. Not to mention, they'd need someone with 𝐦𝐨𝐫𝐞 skills to keep the crypto tracing on the currency clean. And as far as gal-bank goes, I doubt they would bother. Their bean counters would be too busy weighing the loss versus recovery costs. No, the legacy is out there, just waiting for us to find. I can feel it. Well, that is not necessarily true. Let us start with what we know. It was a gal-bank ship, which means the company is going to have records of where it went down. Neva, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big-wig charity event on one of Trident's starliners?
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for 3 months. That's my score.
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That starliner has a gal-bank VIP suite aboard, which means... Come on, Neva. This isn't hard.
Which means a gal bank exec will be aboard. We grab their credentials and get ourselves into the gal bank archives in New Atlantis.
Damn, bitch.
Holy shit, that might actually work. I'll send a message to Rokov right away.
Pack your bags, Rook. You're going on vacation. And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Might come in handy when Rokov screws everything up as usual.
A legendary. Whoa.
Rokov is... well, he's Rokov. A real pain in the ass. He used to run with the fleet until we kicked him out. Lately, he has been using his long-hauling skills to captain a starliner for Trident. Gives us a contact within the company. He has been trying to get his foot back in the door with us for years. But I'm not ready to let him in just yet. Maybe you can use that to your advantage. If you think I am going to trust this job to anyone else, you are out of your mind. 𝐦𝐨𝐫 and I are too well known to walk around the starliner without being recognized. If Trident Security spotted us, it'd be over. I need you to board that ship, make contact with Rokov, and get me those credentials. Don't be stupid. You gotta look at the big picture. We do this right, and we are all getting paid for this job. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis into consideration, and I've decided to let him join the fleet. Because you're the one that finished the job. You followed orders, and you put your neck on the block to get that data to the key. As far as Mathis goes, I'm sure you had to drag him through the lock and prevent him from doing something as stupid.
He's kind of not wrong.
We'll see. That's it then. Next stop for you is Rokov Starliner, the siren of the stars. And remember, Rokov does not need to know anything about Cricks' legacy. For now, it's just between us. Now get out of here.
Hey, Rook. Before you head out, I need to have a word with you. Meet me at the last Nova after you wrap things up with Mathis.
If you have any last questions about the job, ask them now.
A lot of us in the fleet came out of the mud.
Hey, I wanted to thank you one last time for not ratting me out to Delgado and telling him how much I pitched in. That was pretty damn cool. If he would have found out what I was planning, well, I don't even want to think about what could have happened. What? No, you gotta be crazy. All I'm gonna do is lay low for a while, pick up a few jobs from Voss, and maybe get drunk. Oh yeah, sure. Anything you need, you just ask. And I'll be there to back you up. You just, you know, take care of yourself out there.
So there I am. UC security on my tail, and my grav drives are just trucks.
The fleet protects our home.
Yeah?
Better get a move on before Dale sees you slacking.
Well, it's just we were thinking. Why is it every time we go out and do a job, it's you who ends up with all our credits?
My friend's got a point.
A pinch of gunpowder?
Family you need. There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole roll call from the Siren of the Stars for months. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. So guess what? You're gonna finish the job for me.
Mm-hmm.
My score involves a one-time event being held aboard the Siren of the Stars. If anyone finds out the Crimson Fleet's aboard that Starliner, the event will be canceled and I can kiss my payday goodbye. There's no way I'm gonna miss this window of opportunity. I'm about to tell you, so shut up and listen. Rokov's been tipping me off about some kind of bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting. At the event, they're gonna give away something called Earth Savior Award, which is worth tens of thousands of credits. So it's simple. While you're on the siren, swiping those 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 credentials, I want you to grab that award and bring it to me. No. Dombrowski's only aboard to use the 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 VIP suite, so he can catch a free ride at the company's expense. I'm sure he'll be there partying with the other spoiled brats. I guarantee he doesn't give a crap about what's going on at the event. Then why the hell are you here? We take unnecessary risks every day. That's what being a pirate is all about. Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want, but if you don't come back with the ES award, I'm gonna deduct it from your pay. Either way, I get my money. How much you walk away with is in your own hands. Got it? Yeah? And who do you think Delgado's gonna back in a dispute? You, over me. Psh, please. All right, Rook, we're done here. Now, get your ass to the siren and bring me my goods. Because that's exactly what you are. A rookie, a newbie, fresh meat. Beneath all of that inexperience, I'm sure you have an actual name. But honestly, no one gives a damn. So get used to hearing that word. Until you earn your stripes, you're a rook to everyone in the fleet. We'll talk later.
Commander, how are you doing? I'm literally wearing the SysDef sauce, and they don't even know. Wearing the sauce this whole time, they taking me as a joke, I bet.
The Vigilance is our flagship. Where it goes, Fleet Run.
Fleet Run. Ah.
SysDef Marines are the best of the best.
You're back. So how did it go? Frankly, it's because we've never gotten this far before. The last agent I sent to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet ended up in a morgue on New Atlantis.
Oh my god.
Even with our best intelligence equipment, we can monitor very little from the Vigilance. We can pick up local communications chatter and use long-range scans to see where you travel. But when you're on the ground, you're on your own. If we get too close, we not only expose ourselves to an attack, but we might blow your cover, and that could get everyone killed. Then things are moving forward. Perfect.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her scrutiny is no small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet? If the intelligence I've read is accurate, Delgado is a charismatic leader, but a bit short on judgment. That's why you want to stay on his good side, and stay away from Neva. She's shrewd, and she's sniffed out everything we've thrown her way.
Probably because Neva is right next to you? No, I was talking to Neva. I'm high as balls.
I understand your concern, but you can rest assured that every member of this crew has been thoroughly vetted by both myself and Lieutenant Toft. Any information that you turn over will not be leaving this ship until it's fully encrypted and encoded. I give you my word. Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Cricks' legacy?
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause. Well, we can solve that little mystery in about 10 seconds. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, then he must be on to something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move? That one's simple. We monitored your ships heading down to the surface of Suvorov. In fact, when he returned to the key and you didn't immediately follow, well, we almost thought our operation was terminated. Can you imagine the amount of embarrassment 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 would have to endure if they listed a lost transport in the ship registry? Doesn't matter if that ship went down 5 or 500 years ago. If news gets out that a bank has misplaced money, it would tank their value. Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 execs for information. Get ahead of everything.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Cricks was clever. For some reason, he never got there. Because the Crimson Fleet would be a totally different adversary, and Cricks wouldn't have disappeared years ago. Even if they hid the money with that damn human computer 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐤, our forensic accounting people would have found that data. No. The Crimson Fleet are in dire shape right now.
Niggas called him a
They haven't seen that much currency, well, ever. And let Neva Mora take his place, or 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐤, or any one of a number of pirates already gunning for his position. No. The solution is to stick to the undercover operation and determine how much of this is truly a credible threat. It's imperative that you do. If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that starliner. You're both dismissed.
Hey, 10 rocks in the bank!